I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Very good. So it's nice to meet with you today on short notice, but how are you doing? What's going on?
Well, thanks for meeting me. I have some heel pain that's really been bothering me that I wanted to talk to somebody about.
Okay. And can you explain, first of all, a little about your what you do, your name, everything like that?
Sure. My name is Emma. I am a 28-year-old teacher. I teach at Indiana State University, and I started to get more into physical activity in the last couple of months. I really stopped playing soccer for a while, and then I kind of got back into it relatively quickly. So I'm in a adult soccer league on the weekends, but when I'm not doing that, I'm really just teaching.
Okay. Now, what kind of pain are you having, and where are you having pain?
Well, it's really just right on my heel, and it's really bad in the first couple steps in the morning. I feel like I get out of bed and I kind of have to brace myself or hang on to something, and I'm not really having any pain anywhere else. It's really just right. I can kind of point to it on my heel.
What foot is it?
It's my right foot.
Your right foot? If you're able to show me, can you put your foot up in the chair so we can see
Of course.
exactly you're having that pain?
Let's say right on my heel here.
Right up there. Okay.
Yep.
Is there anything, if you can put it up one more time, is there anything inside of it? Or let's say, if you move to the right of, is there anything over there?
Nope.
Kind of where your thumb is. No pain over there?
Nope.
Okay. Move to your left a little bit. Okay.
Not really, no.
Okay, so that's where your pain is. Thank you for that. Other foot is feeling okay?
Yeah, other foot's good. It's really just the other one, the right one, that's bothering me.
Okay, and when did this pain start? Has it gotten worse, or did it just sporadically, automatically happen?
I would say that I really woke up with it Monday morning after I had soccer all weekend. But other than that, I haven't really felt pain like this. It's really just been the past couple of days.
Okay. Has it gotten worse since the weeks progressed, or does it kind of stay the same?
It gets better as I go throughout the day, but by the time I'm done the day of teaching, I'm pretty sore.
Okay. I want to ask you your pain level, but I'm going to show you something. I'm going to try to share my screen right now.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if this will work. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You see the image right in front of you that says visual analog skill?
Yes.
Okay. So the beginning of the scale says no pain. The end of the scale says the pain is as bad as it could possibly be. Can you kind of explain to me where that pain is on that scale?
I would say right now, just as we're speaking, it's really close to the no pain at all.
Okay.
But then when I am sleeping and then I take those first steps morning, it's really much closer to the other side. It's pretty bad in the mornings.
Okay. Is it past the halfway point in the mornings, or is it below the halfway point in the morning?
I believe it passes the halfings.
Passes the half, and currently it's below the half point. Okay. Thank you. Stop sharing this. Okay. Is everything normal now? Okay. So you're playing recreational sports for soccer. So what is your position on the recreational team?
I'm a forward.
Forward? Okay. Mm-hmm. And how often do you play the recreational soccer?
It's just Saturdays and Sundays, so we have like 2 games a day, so that's about 4 games in a weekend.
Now, it's every weekend, it's the same exact type of schedule. Doesn't change at all.
Occasionally, if like the team doesn't show up or something, but it's pretty consistent, either 3 or 4 games a weekend.
Okay. Have you ever had this pain before?
No, I've really never had this pain before. It's really not something that I've experienced.
Okay. You never had previous foot pain, ankle pain, anything like that?
No.
And you're not wearing orthotics right now?
No, I'm not.
None. Okay. What makes the pain the worst? You said getting out of bed in the morning. What about when you're walking? Can you kind of explain to me when your foot is on the ground, if it's when your heel touches the ground or when you push off with your toes?
I would say initially when my heel hits the ground, it's that like sharp pain, like I'm almost stepping on something. And then when I go to my toes and kind of go to my next step, it just feels like a very, very tight stretch.
Okay. Have you taken any medication, anything for pain relief?
I've been taking ibuprofen, but I don't really like to take many pills, so I haven't been taking it very often.
Okay. Okay, what I'm going to have you do now is stand up for me. Just I want to both feet at the same time.
Sorry, could you say that again?
So I want to see both of your feet, but your toes pointing straight towards the camera. I want to see how your arch is.
Okay. Can you see that?
Yeah, can you step back? You can't step back anymore. There we go. Can you turn to the side? Okay. Can you take your right foot and put it a little towards the right so your legs are spread out, shoulder width apart? Okay. So I see your feet are a little pronated, meaning you have sort of a flat arch. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, I think I've been told that before.
Okay. Just making sure. Good. I should have asked you this earlier before we did this evaluation. Do you have a sneaker that I could see very quickly? Just I want to look at the sole of your shoe.
Oh yeah, sure. Let me grab one.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so turn it to the bottom of it again. Okay. Yeah, I see there's a lot more wear on the inside of the shoe than the outside of the shoe, so that would make sense if you're a pronator. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So what I'd like you to do now is find a chair or something so I can see your ankle and your foot at the same time.
You said sit in a chair?
Yeah, I want to be able to see your foot and your ankle.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Yes. So let's start with the good foot. So can you bring your toes to your foot to your shin? Okay. Now press on the gas pedal, push down. Good. Good. Now bring your foot in.
My dog's here with me.
Push your foot out. Okay, good. Now we'll do the other leg.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So again, bring your foot to your shin. Any pain with that?
It just really feels like a stretch.
Okay. Can you point your foot down like you're pushing on the gas pedal? Any pain with that?
No, that doesn't bother me.
Okay. Bring your foot in. Any pain?
No.
Bring your foot out. Any
Nope.
pain? Nope. Okay. So what I'm going to try to have you do, if you're able to, let's start with, let's see. Do you have the towel with you?
Yes.
Okay.
No, just grab it.
Okay, no problem.
I have the towel.
Perfect. So, hey puppy. Okay, so what I want you to do is kind of roll it up in, it's almost like you're wringing out the towel, so completely roll it up in the long way.
Okay.
Good. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so what I want you to do is put it on the bottom of your foot and hold the edges of it. There we go. So if you can, I want you to push on the gas pedal, so what we did before. Use the towel as resistance. Any issues with that?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Now what I want you to do is put it on the very top of your foot. And I want you to press down on the towel and then push up against the towel.
Nope.
No pain with that?
Nope.
Don't feel weak at all?
No, not that one.
Okay. Now let's bring it to the outside of your foot.
Okay.
Okay. Same thing. I want you to push out for me. Any issues with that?
No.
Okay. Now let's go to the inside. No pain, no weakness?
Nope.
Okay. Very good. So what I'd like you to do now for me, if you're able to, is you can keep the towel put on the floor. I want you to stand against the wall. So facing the wall.
Okay.
Okay. Now what I want you to do is, almost like you're stretching your calves on the wall, I want you to put your toes up against the wall and keep your legs straight.
Both of them?
Let's start with the left one. Let's start with the good
Both
one.
of my feet?
Yes, so let's start with the good foot. That's not hurting you. Okay. Relax. You feel like you're getting a good stretch there? Okay.
Yes.
Bend your knee for me this time. Okay. Feel a good stretch there? Okay.
Did you say bend my knee?
Yes.
Like this?
Yep, so bring your toes up against the wall again. Okay. Let's do your let's do the foot that's hurting
Sorry, I
you.
couldn't hear you.
Okay. That is kind of lagged. Can you hear me better now?
Okay.
Okay. Now let's do your other foot. So put your toes up against the wall like you did with the other foot. Any pain with that?
Okay.
Do you feel any pain up down the bottom of your foot?
Yeah, it feels like a stretch.
What about pain in the back of your leg, on where your calf?
Not in the back of my leg, but like kind of right here.
Okay. And do you feel like you're getting any stretch in the back of your leg though?
Yeah, I can feel a stretch or anything.
Okay, good. Now what I want you to do is, so I want you to use the floor, but I want you to take your toes, the top of your foot, and kind of point your toe onto the ground, kind of like you're stretching the top of your foot. Good. Any issues with that? Any pain?
No, no pain.
Okay. Let's do the other side real quick. Good. Feel a stretch there?
No pain with that.
Okay. Go ahead for me. Sit back on your seat for me. Okay. So can you put the camera back close to your foot that is hurting you? Okay.
Sorry to catch that.
It's okay. Okay, so all I want now is your foot in the camera for me. I'm gonna have you touch a couple parts of your foot to see if it's hurting you when you palpate.
Like this?
Yep, there we go. Okay, so what I want you to do first is with your two fingers. Can you hear me now, Emma?
Okay.
Okay, with your two fingers on the back.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, on the back of your ankle, you have a tendon there called the Achilles tendon. Can you palpate up and down? So I want you to kind of squeeze the ends of it, going all the way up, then it'll go all the way down to the bottom of your heel. Any pain with that at all?
Just when I get into here.
Okay. Now what I want you to do is take your pointer finger and I want you to put it on the inside of your heel.
Here?
Yeah, perfect. Now I want you to bring your fingers down a little bit more. Okay, good. When you press on that spot, is there any pain?
Yeah, that's tender right there.
Tender? Okay. Now can you sort of palpate the very bottom of your foot, just the whole entire bottom of your foot for me? Is there any tenderness, soreness?
Very tender and then sore in the back.
Okay. Okay. Last thing, I want you to put your hand on the back of the back of your lower leg for me. I just kind of want you to squeeze your muscle a little bit on your calf and let me know if you feel tenderness because of tightness.
No, it just feels a little tight.
A little tight? Okay. 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 What I'm going to have you do now is stand up for me.
Okay.
I'm going to have you do a couple of squats. So I want you to face one direction for me. So
Okay.
to the side. There we go. Do 5 squats in a row for me. 2. Okay. All done?
Yes.
Okay. Any pain with that?
No, just like when I get into this position, it feels again like a stretch.
Okay. Good. can you, what I want you to do is put your feet together for me. And I want you to do a couple of heel raises. So kind of go on your tippy toes, then come down. Relax. Any pain with that?
Yeah, just on the right side again.
Okay. Can you now do it on your right leg only now?
Yeah, it's very sore.
Very sore. Okay, you can go ahead and take a seat for me.
In my stool?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going to share another screen with you.
Okay.
A moment. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Let me exit out of all of this. Okay. Can you see this document that says foot and ankle ability measure?
Yes.
Okay. So, I have this document in front of me. So I want you to basically please answer with one response about how your condition has been in the past week.
Okay.
So if it not applicable means that it's not limited by your ankle or your foot. So let's start with standing.
Sorry, I can't see the thing anymore.
Okay, let me share it. Let me try. You are screen sharing. Can you see it now?
There we go.
Okay. So you have the choices of no difficulty, slight difficulty, moderate difficulty, extreme difficulty, unable to do, and not applicable.
Okay, I would say moderate difficulty.
With standing. Okay. Okay, what about walking on even ground?
No difficulty except for in the morning. In the morning, I would say most difficulty.
Okay. Walking on even ground without your shoes.
It feels better when I have a shoe on, so I'd say slight difficulty.
Okay. Walking up hills.
Slight difficulty.
Slight difficulty. Walking down hills.
No difficulty.
Going upstairs.
Slight difficulty.
Okay. Going downstairs.
Slight difficulty.
Okay. Walking on uneven ground.
No difficulty.
Stepping up and down curbs.
No difficulty.
Squatting, like you just did.
Slight difficulty.
Coming up on your toes, like you just did.
Moderate difficulty.
So walking initially, let's say right when you get out of bed and you start walking.
Extremely difficult.
Okay. Okay, walking 5 minutes or less.
Slight difficulty.
Like walking approximately 10 minutes.
Slight difficulty.
Walking 15 minutes or greater.
Slight difficulty.
Okay. Couple more questions here. Because of your foot and ankle, how much difficulty do you have with the following? Let's start with home responsibility.
Slight difficulty.
Okay. Activities of daily living. This includes things like taking a shower, things like that. Getting in your car.
No difficulty.
Okay. Personal care.
No difficulty.
Okay. Light to moderate work, meaning standing or walking.
Slight difficulty.
Okay. Heavy work, including pushing, pulling, climbing, and carrying.
Slight difficulty.
Okay. Last one, recreational activities.
Moderate difficulty.
Okay. Last question. Actually, no, we have a couple more. Actually, that's for sports, so never mind. So, how would you rate your current level of function during usual activities of daily living from 0 to 100, with 100 being your level of function prior to your foot or ankle problem, and 0 being the ability to perform any of your usual daily activities?
I would say 60.
Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and do the sports subscale. That should be the last one.
Okay.
Okay. So same subscales. Let's start with running.
Moderate difficulty.
Okay. What about jumping?
Extreme difficulty.
Okay. Landing?
Slight difficulty.
Starting and stopping quickly.
Slight.
Okay. Cutting or lateral movements.
Slight.
Ability to perform activity with your normal technique.
Moderate.
Moderate. Ability to participate in your desired sport as long as you like.
Moderate.
So same thing, 0 to 100. On your level of function prior to your foot and ankle problem is 0 and inability to perform any usual daily activities.
50.
Okay. And last question. Overall, how would you rate your current level of function?
65.
And would it be normal, nearly normal, abnormal, or severely abnormal?
Abnormal.
Abnormal. Okay, good answer. Okay, I will save this document. Thank you for that. Just a couple more things I want to talk about with you. So, I understand that you used to be an athlete and currently you're back in your recreational setting. Let me unshare this with you. There we go. So I understand how important it is to continue with sports. And because I was a former athlete myself, and I completely understand the frustration you're probably having right now. But what I would like to do, maybe a little short notice, is I would like to start rehab with you tomorrow if you're able to come to the clinic. Does that work for you? I can change my schedule as needed. Any issues with that?
No, that's completely fine.
What time would work for you best?
How about 8?
8 a.m. or p.m.?
a.m.
a.m. Okay. And I'm going to send you a home exercise program as well, just to have a supplementation. What is your email address?
It is EMMA ANITA NYE at gmail.com.
Perfect. Okay. Last thing, I want to talk about our goals. So based on the patient-rated outcome measure that you just completed with me, it seems like you're having a moderate amount of difficulty with just life in general in terms of this injury and playing sports. And like I said, this is, and like you said, this is very important to you. So I came up with a couple of goals that I think we should accomplish within your rehab next week. So starting tomorrow when you come in, we'll focus on pain relief. For the next 2 days, this will focus on massage and things like that to kind of loosen up the area, because part of the reason why you're having pain is because the bottom of your foot is tight. And this is my conclusion, is that you have a diagnosis of plantar fasciitis. So do you understand what that is?
I think so. I've heard of it.
Okay. So basically you have kind of like a sheet of fascia or tendon underneath the bottom of your foot. And if you overuse it, it becomes tight and irritated, and it's almost like a tendonitis, but for your fascia. In addition, you have pronation. So because your foot doesn't really have a noticeable arch in it, that causes the stretch as well and cause irritation. And because your calves are tight, that's causing irritation as well, and that affects the bottom of your foot. So we kind of want to fix all of that, but start with and I really want to get you back in as soon as possible, play without pain. I think it's plantar fasciitis, but other things that the issue could be include Achilles tendonitis. You could have a bone contusion at an area on your heel where we were palpating before. You could have a tendon strain or a tendonitis from your toe muscles on the bottom of your foot as well. But I'm pretty sure that you have plantar fasciitis from doing this evaluation with you. But again, tomorrow I will look at your feet again and do kind of like a follow-up evaluation on you. Is that okay?
Yeah, that sounds great.
So let's go over the goals that I have. So as I mentioned before, tomorrow we'll start with pain relief, and this will occur over the next 2 days of rehab, and this will include massage. And remember the visual analog scale that we had, and you kind of, I asked you to place a dash or verbally tell me where your pain was on the scale?
Yes.
Okay. So over the next few days, I would like to decrease your pain in general, starting off when you wake up from bed at night or in the morning as well. I want that pain to decrease over the next 2 days from, let's say you were at a 6, bring it to a 3 at least.
Okay.
Over the next 2 days. So that's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is I want to start fixing your arch issue. So like I mentioned, because you have a kind of a flat foot, it could be due to the fact that some muscles that go through that area are very weak, or it's just your foot structure. So I want to start this tomorrow and continue to do this for the next 2 to 3 weeks, and as long as you're able to see me. And this will include things such as 4-way ankle band, which I'll show you on your home exercise sheet you can do as well. And this will also include kind of strengthening your toe muscles, so we'll do things like ball crunches to strengthen that arch. And also we'll work on sort of massaging your calf, because if you have a tight calf, that can cause some of that foot abnormalities.
Okay.
Your next goal?
Yes.
Okay. The next goal I have for you is I want to start putting you in orthotics. I want to see if that has any effect on you. So what the orthotic will kind of do is lift your arch up a little bit. So you won't get that continuous stretch on it when you're running and jumping in soccer. So I want to do that by week 2 if you don't have any relief from the therapy that we're doing over the first 2 weeks. Because I kind of want to see if we can do without orthotics. If nothing else is working, then orthotics will be the last resort, but that will be within a 2-week time span.
Okay, I'm open to trying it.
Okay. Last thing for me. So I want to ask you about your goals. So I don't want to, I honestly, I don't want to tell you not to play soccer over the weekend, because I know it's important to you. How do you feel about continuing play with this pain? What do you want in terms of your goals?
I think I'm feel comfortable to play. As I said earlier, it really gets better as the day goes on. So what's really the worst thing in terms of my daily activities, I would say, is like wobbling around in the classroom, because I sit at my desk and then I get up and take a few steps, and then I stand and talk and then I take a few steps. So I'd say I really want to cut down on that pain, like you said, during my teaching.
Okay. And I think that plays into goal number 1 that I have with you. So the pain relief, in order to decrease the pain you get from the initial step out of bed in the morning or the initial walk you take when teaching and walking around from a 6 to a 2.
Right.
Any other goals you have in terms of where you want to be with the recreational league, where you want to be in the future with teaching? Any other activities that you want to do in the future?
No, I think really what you said really aligned with what I want to do. So I think we're on the same page.
Okay, perfect. You have my phone number. I will see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Do you have any more questions for me?
No, I think that was all. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay, thank you very much, Emma. I will see you tomorrow.
Okay.